It's time for Recipe of the Day. My friend Yuli once told me that his favorite thing to eat is Mexican shrimp cocktail. Cocktail de camarón. I'm probably saying that wrong. So when I saw that on a menu, I had to order it. And after I tasted it, I, like Yuli, decided it was one of my favorite things to eat, and I had to find out how to make it. I knew that there was going to be some flavorful ingredients in the sauce marinade that this shrimp has going on, but I was super surprised to see recipe after recipe calling for ketchup. It also often has Clamato juice in it, which as a Canadian, I love seeing. I don't see Clamato juice here in Florida very often. We love it in our Caesars. That's the drink that we make in Canada that's very similar to a Bloody Mary, but uses Clamato juice instead of tomato juice or Bloody Mary mix. So tasty. It's really salty and briny. I love the flavor. A lot of people don't though. If you don't like Clamato juice, it's fine. You can use V8 or tomato juice. There's a lot of flavor going on in this, so you're not going to miss it. So Mexican shrimp cocktail is a wonderful light lunch. You could have it for dinner with tortilla chips, maybe some rice and beans on the side. You know, you can do just about anything with this. It's going to be really tasty. You can make this ahead, which is really nice. You make it earlier in the day and then have it for dinner. The flavors are just going to blend that much better. You keep it in the fridge for about a day. It'll be just fine too. So yeah, what is it? It is nice shrimp that are cooked. This isn't like a ceviche dish where they're being treated by the acid in the citrus. Nothing like that. They are fully cooked shrimp in this ketchup Clamato mixture. There's lime and hot sauce too. And then there's all these vegetables in there. So it's kind of like a saucy salad: cucumber, avocado, cilantro, red onion, celery, tomatoes, jalapeno, loads of flavor, really, really bright and fun. Okay, so how do you make Mexican shrimp cocktail? You got to get your shrimp first. If you're buying them already cooked, you don't have to do anything, just cold cooked shrimp, or I like to cook them straight from frozen. That's my favorite. That's the freshest way to do it. And if you're doing it for this kind of cold preparation, then they go into an ice bath and they're just lovely. I like that. I prefer for this to use shrimp that do not have the tail on them. So peeled, deveined, and no tail. And that's just because there's so much sauce going on. If the tail's there, you've got to hold it between your fingers to get the tail off, and it's messy. So I like to take the tail off for this, or to buy the shrimp that don't have the tail. So once your shrimp are ready to go, just keep them cold in the fridge and get everything else ready. You're going to get a big bowl and you're going to mix together half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of Clamato juice, 4 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. That's a quarter cup. If you're going to use bottled juice, that's going to be okay too. It's just brighter from the fresh lime. Then a tablespoon of hot sauce, lots of flavor. See, that's heat, citrus, tomato, salt, all those things going on. To that, you add your cooked shrimp, and then you're going in with a whole English cucumber diced up, an avocado diced up, cilantro, red onion, celery chopped, plum tomatoes, and some jalapeno pepper. So much good stuff in there. Give that a good stir. Refrigerate it for a good hour to really help those flavors come together. You can have some extra hot sauce and extra lime juice if you want to taste, and that's it. It's often served with saltine crackers. If you like those, it's a good time to break them out. Or you could do tortilla chips, like I said, lots of options. I will put the link to this recipe in the show notes for this podcast episode, or you can head to cookthestory.com/ROTD and get it there. Everything there is arranged by date, so it's helpful to know that today is August 29th of 2025. And if you love this recipe or have made and loved any of the recipes from either of my websites, cookthestory.com or thecookful.com, I would appreciate it if you would go and leave a comment and a 5-star rating. That really helps me know what you're loving and trying out there, and it helps others find the recipes because they see those 5 stars and they click over and join us. I am Christine Pittman from cookthestory.com, thecookful.com, the all-new chicken cookbook, and from this podcast, Recipe of the Day. I hope you have a great day. Let's get cooking.